Hey, Stefan from Centercode here, and welcome to the July 2023 update. We've got a lot of great things packed into our mid-year update, and one of the biggest changes is a complete revamp to our user summaries page. So let's go ahead and check that out. First things first, let's find a user. I think I will do just fine for this. And by clicking on my name, we can access the brand new user summary. Now, we've completely overhauled this page and loaded it with tons of new functionality, information, and tools for you to use to better manage your users. So first things first, in the middle, you can see that we have all of these new tiles here, and they break things down like logins and activities and number of feedback clicked on and emails sent, etc. And one of the cool things is you can see right down below that we have our user journey. And the user journey is just going to show everything that pertains to this user in chronological order. But if I click on something like feedback, that user journey is going to change, and it's actually going to show me actions related to this user's feedback. So you can see that they submitted an issue, also replied to an issue. There should be some ideas in there as well, etc. And by clicking on any of these, we can go directly to that feedback item, which is great. We can also see the full breadth of everything that has happened with this user using the options up there at the top. But I could also see just the last 7 days. I could click on this and see the last 30 days, etc. And really narrow down exactly the kind of scope that I need when I'm looking at this user. Now, you may notice that this is just at the project level. But if I use the drop-down menu at the top right, I can also swap between different projects and also to the community. So if I click on Moculus, this is going to take me to the community summary for this user. And you can see things have changed up a little bit. So we don't have activities and feedback there, but we do have things like user profiles. And if I click on this, it's going to show me when the user completed those profiles, and I can click on that profile to get right there. There is one caveat, of course. You need to be able to access this information at both the community and the project level. So if you don't have that access, you may not see some of this stuff. So just be aware of that. On the left-hand side, we also have a bunch of user account actions that are available to you. So you can add custom events, you can modify access for this user, assign values, assume them. You can merge user accounts, remove them, etc. So lots of things available to you right there. And it's the same at the project level. This will actually change to adapt to the project level. So here you can see we can actually view the user's dashboard itself, and we can remove the user from the project if we need to. One question you may ask is, how is this page different from our dashboards? And really, the user dashboard is going to frame the user statistics in something that matches our Delta methodology a little bit closer. So it'll look very similar to things like your phase and your feature dashboards, where we're breaking down things like the total amount of impact generated and specific engagement stats, like how many activities completed, how many were seen, how many blocking issues, etc. On the right-hand side, we can see our user account summary, so we can see their display name, email, local time, etc. Down at the bottom, we can also see what kind of stuff they have access to, so what teams they belong to. And this is both at the community and the project level, which is great. We can see their user scorecard, and we can also see an overall community summary, which is great. So we can see the last time they logged in, things like IP addresses, when they created their account, etc. So really, this is designed to give you a very detailed picture of your users, allows you to understand all of the actions that they're taking within your projects as well as your community, and really give you deep insight and give you that deep dive into what they're doing. We've also got some great changes coming to certain pages, like merging users and defining access. And we also updated our string set in the July 2023 update to allow for more private and more secure test environments. And I definitely recommend you check those out in our update notes on what'snew.centercode.com. And happy testing.